Hey, 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 you beautiful twin flames. I've got a surprise for you today. It's Artie. Artie's here. Artie's here to say hello. And he can fly now. So he may fly away. He may fly away or he may just eat my hair. I'm not sure. He's not sure exactly what he wants to do, but he's here today to say hello. He also loves my glasses. Ready? Let's see. Artie, look. They're my blue screen glasses. He loves those. So today, welcome everyone. Today we're going to do a check-in with the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. So hold on to your hats because it's going to be a very interesting scenario, I believe. There has been a lot of weird energy, a lot of 3D, 4D energy coming into the mix with regards to twin flame unions. I still feel like he's on my head. Isn't that weird? I still feel like he's on my head. Hopefully he'll talk while we're here. He does talk. He says, "What are you doing?" And he says, and he says, "Hello, my puppy." And he says, what else do you say? Oh, yeah. And he tries to sing, "Someday I wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me." Can you hear him listening? Artie. Okay, are we ready? We ready to start? Let's see what's going on with the feminine. Wow. The feminine has got the masculine on the brain. Interesting. I don't know who I'm going to hold him up in front of Artie. I guess he won't mind. Will he mind? Do you want it? You could hold the card up for me, nearly. Oh, damn. That was a castle. We'll leave that down there because otherwise I'm not going to be able to get it. Maybe go like that. There we go. Divine Feminine, it looks as though... Oh, no, he won't mind. Divine Feminine, it looks as though you kind of know that your masculine is sexually attracted to you or wants to be with you, but even though you want that, you know that you want more. And you also have this understanding of, I don't know how much time I've got left to figure this out, or how much time he's got left to figure it out. It's this idea that, wow, he put a hole in the card. Sorry. Artie, wow. You've got a sharp beak. I'm glad you don't bite me. I'm very glad you don't bite me. It's this, we only live once kind of scenario where the feminine is really thinking about, it needs to happen soon because I don't want to wait anymore. Many of you have a divine counterpart that lives across the other side of the world, or that you regularly talk to on social media or via text. And as you think about your masculine, why is he doing X, Y, and Z? Why can't he show up like X, Y, Z? Or maybe he's showing up in a great way, and you kind of go, I can't stop thinking about him. What is he doing right now? Many of you have a masculine that is very healing for you. You see him as someone you could worship. Take that word and use it how it resonates, but you feel as though he could really change your world. I'm dropping cards everywhere. It's like, it's this feeling like the masculine doesn't really want you to know about him. And he doesn't want you to, sorry, Artie. He doesn't want you to discover all his secrets. He's kind of like, he's coming through in your section of the reading, Divine Feminine. It's like, I want you to keep our love a secret. You know, what we do behind closed doors, or what we do, whoops, what we do on text, or, you know, let's keep that between you and I. This is something sacred. And we have the 33, a really sacred number. A master number, in fact. Artie, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? You can't chew these cards. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. I know what you can chew, though. Let's see if you can hold on to this. Can you hold it? You might be able to hold that bit. Not that bit. You're going to drop it and it's going to go on the floor. Then I'm going to have to, I'll be on the floor forever. Maybe I'll just hold it like that. Oops. There we go. So what's happening here with the feminine is that she knows she's running out of time for union, or she feels as though she's running out of time for union. You know, I want my happy ever after. I've been a good girl. I kind of feel like many of you want to say, I've been a good girl. I've been focusing on myself. I've been doing the work. But many of you are still stuck in the fourth dimensional consciousness. Believe it or not, you're not aware of that. So before we start the journey, we're always in the 3D. You know, before you start your awakening, you're in the 3D reality and also consciousness. And as you ascend more and more, you go into 4D, and you might even reach to 5D, but then you can come back. So for those of you still focusing on outcome and saying, you know, this is insurmountable, it seems so far away, I don't know if I can wait for the miracle anymore, you have some work to do. Okay, you have some work to do on your chakras, and you have some work to do on being grateful and understanding that divine timing definitely does play a part in the journey. And you need to be grateful even if it's not coming to you. So that's kind of the test. Can you still be grateful for what you have even if your union, your physical 3D union, isn't in front of you? Now the masculine is, many of the awakened masculines are showing up in a really beautiful way. Many of them are still trapped in third dimensional consciousness, which is why the energy has been so heavy. Just going to let him speak. I feel like many of you are tired. I feel like many of you need to really start taking care of your energy better. Many of you need to eat better, and you already know that. Many of you need to go out into nature and to ignore the world situation. To stop buying into the lie that is the world situation right now. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay. If it feels like a red flag in the world, then perhaps it is. Okay. Now, the masculine. interesting that these anime cards are pretty much they're all pictures of females. So he has the feminine on the mind. You intrigue him. You have this mystery about you that he can't really work out. Wow. Wow. You agree. Artie agrees with me. That was really loud in my ear, actually. So you're intriguing to him. There's this mystery that he doesn't know about you. So maybe if we're talking about in the bedroom, maybe you're mysterious in some kind of way. Or maybe you're mysterious with your spirituality. Or maybe you're mysterious with your intelligence. But there's some kind of mystery that he wants to solve with you. He worries about you, especially if you are entertaining other men. Take gender how it resonates. He's worrying about you. He doesn't want you to fall for the trap of quick sex or lustful sex, or maybe guys online trying to tempt you or something like that. Wow. Massive energy just came over me. He's choosing you. And he's saying that he wants you to have some fortitude. He also wants you to like yourself enough to be cautious about what you wear, to be cautious about how you present yourself to people in public. And he doesn't want you discussing things. He doesn't want you showing your true colors to everyone else. Because he wants to say, and I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. He wants you to take pride in yourself, in what you wear, in how you dress, in how you behave. He wants you to work on yourself so that you feel good. So he's being uplifting here. He's not shaming the feminine at all. He's seeing her for her beauty. Look at these two here. You know, whoa, you are the nectar. You are truth, beauty, power, all of these wonderful things he sees in you. But he also sees that there are predators that could possibly come around you and take advantage of your vulnerability, and he doesn't like that. So he's made a decision in his own mind to only be vulnerable with you. You can't have my card. To only be vulnerable with you. He feels as though you belong to him, even if you haven't made anything official. Let's see what else he wants to say. I feel like today I've got to talk really, really slowly. I don't know why, but I feel as though, you know, you might want to speed up the video. You might want to do it at 2 times or something like that, because the masculine is really thinking and processing things properly. It's a very good energy, actually. He knows you need guidance from him. He feels as though you need guidance from him. And many of you do. Or would particularly like that, actually. He sees you as having come undone or being off balance in the recent past. And he's trying to transform what he does so that you are affected energetically. Perhaps he's praying for you. Perhaps he's maybe talking to you about some healing modalities. He doesn't want you to be burdened anymore. He doesn't want you to be burdened anymore, and he's committed to making this work. And within 1 year, many of you will be in union, physical union with your divine masculine. He's pushing his own problems to the side right now, his own any melancholy or depression or any kind of, karmic issues. He's pushing that to the side at the moment so he can be completely focused on you. So you might get extra messages from him. And secretly, he's also been taking stock to work on himself, to get rid of addiction, to get rid of any toxicity. He's not enjoying being toxic anymore if he was. So if he was playing around, if he was doing some kind of drug, if he was doing some kind of, habitual habit all the time, he's trying to change himself so that he can show up for you. Because he can see that you need someone. You need someone to, what do I want to say? To protect and nurture you. Many of the feminines still stuck in the fourth. Many of the feminines still entertaining strange karmic relationships with other people, whether that's friendships or love affairs or I don't want to say hookups, but I'm going to. Let's be real. And he knows that you're sorry if you've done that. If you've hooked up with someone else, if you've entertained something with someone else, he wants you to think about it. Are you sure that you want this other person? Are you sure that you want to connect with anyone else other than God? That's what he wants to say. God and me, or whoever it is you believe in. He wants you to have a good hard look at yourself and ask, for those of you who are hooking up or having connections with other people, is this really right for you? Is it wise what you're doing? Is your connection with someone else a wise proposition? When you love me, how can you love me and Adam, Jeremy, and John? How can you love more than me and God? Many of them want to say God. Take it how it resonates for you. God, Allah, Buddha, and that's the truth. He's saying the truth. Think about what you're doing, divine feminine, if you are hooking up, right? Ooh, there's the judgment card. Yeah. If you've been hooking up with people all around the world, ignoring the twin flame, are you my daddy? Are you my daddy? Are you my daddy? Right? Many divine feminines are looking for a father figure and are getting caught up in bad romantic connections other than the twin flame because they don't know what to do. And this is the wake-up call. This is the wake-up call, Divine Feminine. Remember, your body is sacred. Remember, who you give your energy to is really important. Everything is energy. Energy is everywhere. So if you're giving your body, your mind, or your soul to someone other than your twin flame, some of you have decided to go off of the twin flame journey, and yet you're still here to find out about your twin flame. So take a really good hard think about who you're waiting for. Take a really good hard look in the mirror and see what the truth is. Do you really need that guy? Take gender how it resonates. Who isn't your twin flame? Do you really need to have lots of communications with other men who aren't your twin flame? And if you are doing that, why are you doing that? What's missing in your life that you feel you need to reach out to these other people? This is the question that Spirit is asking you today. Because the Divine Masculine's got something to say about it if this is you. If you're connecting with other men, take gender how it resonates. He wants to say something about it. He's not happy at all. It's not okay with him. It's not okay. That's what he's saying over and over. It's not okay. That's not okay. That's not cricket. Wow. You are a goddess. You are an empress. Why would you be mixing with anything other than your emperor? Wow. He's actually coming through as being very possessive here. He wants to, excuse my language, but he wants to say, you need to stop bullshitting yourself here. You need to stop the bullshit, of thinking that anyone else but me, and there he is as the emperor, anyone else but me could make you happy. Many of you see your Divine Masculines as deceitful or manipulative or running away. But that's the truth in your reality. That's your perception of it. If you can get to fifth dimensional consciousness, you will receive messages from your masculine. Many of you, like I say, are stuck in fourth dimensional consciousness. You've closed off your heart. You're entertaining other connections. You're being defensive. Perhaps even argumentative with the people around you. You're pissed off. You're in that, take gender how it resonates, but many of you are in that feminine energy that's distorted, that's like, whatever. F my Divine Masculine, he's not showing up, so I'm going to, do X, Y, and Z with these other men. And many of you are going to be angry that I'm saying this to you. But somewhere deep inside, you know that it's true. Maybe in the recent past you connected with someone else. Maybe you rushed in with someone else. Maybe you had sex with someone else. Maybe you went back to an ex or hooked up with someone that you shouldn't have. The masculine can feel it. Okay, he knows. He knows. Wow, really tough energy. Again, these two cards. You're deceiving yourself if you are stuck in the 3D and 4D consciousness, connecting with multiple people, having sex with multiple people, or shopping around, or speaking to many men. That's what he wants to say. He wants you to come back to your heart space and ascend and stop doing this so that you can see the truth. He wants to say you're trapped in the matrix. Heart chakra closed, trapped in the matrix. He's saying you think I'm trapped there, but you are. Wow, really tough energy. So the feminine wants to say something now. She's pissed off. She's rising. She's a bit boiling. Some of you, not all of you. About 30% of you are pissed off with what's being said here today. And that's okay. Wow, here we go. Yeah, you're saying, I've been trying to manifest you. I've been trying to, it's this really pissed off energy. I've been sitting in my garden. I've been meditating. I've been doing yoga. I've been doing that prayer. And you haven't seen it. Or it's as though she wants credit for it. You haven't seen all the hard work I've done. This is for 30% of you. It's like, you haven't seen what hard work I've done. And you're judging me. You're no angel. It's like, even though these cards are really beautiful, there's this feeling of manipulation coming through the feminine. She feels like she's been manipulated and doesn't want to buy into the whole twin flame thing anymore. I've been working on myself. I've been doing all the stuff. And yet, he's still not coming in. This is for 30% of you. And the other half of you want to say, well, actually, my divine masculine's really transformed recently because he went within in the recent past and he told me he loves me. So there's like this diversion. We've got two sets of twins at the moment. Yeah. And we're taking a leap of faith together and we're going to come into union as soon as we can, if the borders are closed, etc., etc. So many of you 30% of you are reaching out to connections that you shouldn't be. You are exchanging bodily fluids and time with people who do not serve you. Your masculine is here to remind you. Your masculine can feel what you do with your energy. Right? You've cut him away if you've done that. You've lied to yourself. You've cheated yourself, he wants to say. You've put yourself in this predicament. Very serious from the masculine. You've been looking outside for other connections across the world, over the internet. You've been trying to heal yourself with love from other men. Wow. Okay. This is a bit heavier than I thought it was going to be. And yet he's there. For many of you, the awakened masculine is there in fifth dimensional consciousness waiting for you. Saying we could potentially be together forever in union, in physical union in the next year. But you continue to do this whole freedom, I'm free. I can hook up with who I like. even though it doesn't make you happy, even though emotionally you feel empty. He says you're basically, for the 30% of you that are hooking up with other men, take gender how it resonates, you're basically masturbating with another person because no one else loves you like I love you. And they'll show their true colors eventually. So he's warning you, Divine Feminine, to not give yourself up so easily. For those of you who are, you know, any little minuscule amount of attention and you're, you know, you're taking your clothes off for them, or you're sending them pictures of yourself, or you're entertaining them. This card also denotes witchcraft, also denotes, you know, you're under a spell. He wants to do this. The Divine Masculine's telling me to do this. Sorry, Artie. Wake up, Divine Feminine. Stop it. Your body is sacred. Your body belongs to me, and I belong to you. And that's the truth. He's hurt by it, actually. The drama that you're causing it. This is for 30% of you. He already knows the secret because he is you. Now, for some of you, you're going to flip this around, and it's going to be the masculine who's doing this hooking up thing. Okay? The energy is very fluid at the moment. It's really hard to tell Divine Masculine from Feminine. So take the story how it resonates. Because if you're going, well, I'm not cheating on my masculine, he's cheating on me. Well, that's why. But the awakened masculines want to come into union with the next year. Within the next year. Very serious reading from the masculine. Extremely serious. So for those of you who are cheating or hooking up or having other connections with other people, he's... Stop it. You're hurting me. That's what he wants to say. Stop it. You're hurting me. I'm very hurt by what you're doing right now. He feels knocked over by it. And then he wants to say one more thing. Do you know how lucky we are to know each other? Do you know how lucky we are to have found one another? We are each other's wish come true. And yet you would give your body or your mind or your soul to someone else other than me. I feel like this is like a legal document. You know, I want you to say sorry. If not to me, to God. We have the 7 here. Apologize for your actions. Wow. Huge jealousy, possessiveness, but in a beautiful, loving way from your masculine today. If you love your masculine as much as you say you do, then you won't need to hook up or connect with other men. Take gender how it resonates. And this is a harsh reality that many feminines need to hear right now. Because of the loneliness, the emptiness, the boredom, the not feeling good enough, the lack of self-esteem. You give yourself away to others who don't deserve you. And he wants to say no. Okay, so I'm going to leave this reading here. It's a very serious reading today. It will resonate for some of you, not all of you. Flip the energies if you need to. But I need to get out of the energy of the masculine because he's... Do I want to say furious? Furious, I want to say some different words. I want to say furious, I want to say jealous, I want to say possessive, I want to say hurt, disappointed in the feminine. And 30% of the feminines are cheating or hooking up or talking to other people with the potential of trying to get to know them better, you know, to either have sex with or have a potential partnership with. Okay. Wow. Let me come out of the energy of the masculine now just for a moment. Wow, that's such heavy energy. I can't believe it. Whew, I think we need to sing Joyful, Joyful and come back. If you have done anything that you think is wrong, you can connect with me and do a counseling session with me or a reading. All of my services are 10% off at the moment, as well as you will get a free negative energy removal for you and your counterpart at this time until December 25. Okay. Joyful, joyful, Lord, we adore you. God of glory, God of light. Hearts unfold like flowers before him. By the way, what have you done for him lately? Adi, sing. Ooh, 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 yeah. I'm waiting for him to sing. What have you done for him lately? Ooh, 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 yeah. Whew, tough energy. I hope you can come into the understanding that your divine masculine loves you and only you. Even if he's in a karmic connection, he still loves you and only you. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. Should we watch him fly before we go? Are we ready? There he goes. Come on, Artie. I don't know if you can see him behind me or not. He's crazy. Whoops. I gotta go and get him now. I hope you all have a beautiful day, night, afternoon, evening or morning, wherever you are in the world. He's calling me. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. And if this triggered you, that's good. Okay? That's good. It's part of your awakening. So leave me a positive comment. Don't leave one at all. And I will see you real soon. Have a beautiful day, night, afternoon, evening or morning, wherever you are in the world. See you later. Bye.